Hi everyone, I would like to thank you for taking your time to watch my flipped version of the Fall Guide-visement. This PowerPoint is geared towards our juniors and seniors. I'm not going to go over all the slides in depth. However, you can always come see me if you have further questions or concerns. Let's begin. This first slide is the My Roadmap. I'm going to college for our junior students. It's broken down into two columns. This is a column that we want our juniors to start planning, some tests that we would like to encourage them to take, and a list of do things that we want them to do. This is a similar ongoing roadmap, but this is for seniors and is broken down in semesters, the fall semester and spring semester. For example, we would like to remind our seniors to request high school transcripts as well as ask teachers and their counselor for letters of recommendation. In the spring semester, we would like to encourage them to apply for the FAFSA or the free application for federal student aid. They can always ask their counselor or Ms. Kinnaman in the College and Career Center for more information. On this slide is just some talking points for our juniors. Again, I'm not going to go over all of the bullets. But the one thing I do want to highlight is to ensure and to remind our student athletes to register with NCAA at this website at the end of their junior year. And also to remind them that the PSAT test will be offered here at Westminster High School on October 16th at 7:30 and have them see Ms. Kinnaman in the College and Career Center. This is a slide for our senior students. Again, please go over these talking points with our seniors. The one thing I do want to highlight is to please remind your seniors that senior grades count. Make sure that they don't let their GPA slip. Now, please take the time to go over the high school graduation requirements for our students. Make sure that every student has earned at least 220 credits and have passed a high school exit exam. And this chart is broken down into, for example, English. Every student must have taken and passed 4 years of English with 40 credits. Another one will be world history, 1 year, 10 credits. Please go over this chart with your juniors and seniors. Why college? And then this basically will explain to them the global perspective and for them to be prepared for the 21st century demands. And again, go over this with the students. This slide actually is some examples of jobs requiring a college degree. Okay, some associate degrees, bachelor's degree, master's, PhD, and JD degrees. This slide talks a little bit about the potential yearly earnings. So students can visually see that if they do not have a high school diploma, on average, this is how much they would get paid a year. And as they increase their education, the yearly salary or earnings also increases. And then we should talk about what does it take to go to a 2-year college. They must have graduated from high school or be 18 years old. They should apply online. They should attend the freshman orientation. Remind them that the SAT and or the ACT tests are not required. That community college registration takes place in the spring semester of their senior year. And that even for students who are going to apply to 4-year colleges, that is never a bad idea to still register at a community college as a backup plan. And for this slide is basically some alternate post-high school options. For example, we want to encourage students to pursue what they're passionate and interested in. For example, they might be interested in becoming a chef, so Le Cordon Bleu might be one of the options. They might have an interest in art, graphic design, so the Art Institute might be another possible interest or college that they might pursue in. I also included this slide on career and certificate programs. We understand that not every student is interested in going to a four-year university. So these are just 3 of our feeder community colleges and their certificate and career programs. For example, Golden West has an excellent automotive collision repair program, a cosmetology program, and a law enforcement program. And please take the time to tell students of the great certificate and career programs that are offered at the local community colleges. Now, for students who are interested in going to a public four-year university, such as the UCs and Cal States, please remind them that all of their courses must be completed with a grade of C or better. Again, C or better. If they have any D or F grades on their transcript, please have them see their counselor or guidance specialist so we can help them have a plan on repeating those classes that they have received a D or an F. And please go over the A through G requirements for them. For students applying to private universities or colleges, remind them that the admissions criteria and deadlines vary. And we also encourage them to take the SAT subject test because many private universities will require subject tests as well. Almost all private universities will have their own personal statements. It will require letters of recommendation, and some schools will also have supplemental forms. Now, some information on testing. The PSAT test. Again, this year we will be offering the PSAT test here at Westminster High School on Wednesday, October 16th at 7:30. Please encourage your students to see Ms. Kinnaman for more information. This test is geared towards juniors, but some sophomores can also take the test. For students interested in going to a four-year university, we do want to remind them that they must take the SAT and or the ACT with writing. Some universities do require the SAT subject test. For the SAT test, they should go to www.collegeboard.com to register for the test. If they are low income, please encourage them to see Ms. Kinnaman for a fee waiver. For the ACT test, they should go to www.actstudent.org, and we also provide fee waivers for low-income students. This is a slide because students always ask us, what's the difference between SAT and ACT? As you can see, these are SAT and ACT. I've included a quick UC admission statistics for the fall 2013 freshman class. It's broken down by the percentile of students admitted, the average weighted GPA, the average SAT reading, math, writing, and ACT score. This year, these are new. We're starting the CSU application workshops from October 21st to October 25th after school from 2:45 to 4 p.m. in the College and Career Center. The same for UC application workshops. We will have them from November 12th to the 15th after school from 2:45 to 4 p.m. in the College and Career Center. Conclusion. Please remind your students to keep up their GPA, to pass their classes, preferably the first time around, because to remind them that there are very few remediation options, to take the SAT and or ACT tests, and that they should keep their options open, to start planning early, and make college career decisions junior and senior year. And here is a list of some useful resources that we would like them to work on. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening, and again, you can always come see me if you have further questions or concerns. Thank you.